gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready.
You see my playbook, sir? Damn, so I let it sit there for like 3 or 4 minutes. Is it better? I was gonna give you the dub, but now it's like I'm gonna have to beat your ass. We're talking back to Uncle Trust. Because obviously 40 must be his daddy. Obviously. Because 40 simulated the damn free agency. Got my goddamn Mark Ingram over there.
With Chesapeake Bank gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like
Chris, though, this ain't got nothing to do with you.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Chris, dog, you let this man beat you in the Super Bowl. You gonna keep talking to this dude?
London Black Knights and the Baltimore Ravens.
It don't matter in the regular season. It matters for the Super Bowl. You supposed to handle business.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Go.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You want to talk to your internet service.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. On the counter, here's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
Obviously, it's not working.
A few things defenses chart. How did we
That's
do
cool.
on 3rd down?
You ain't going to red zone. It's still going to be 4th and 10.
That hurts if it was running.
Yes, sir. Mute. Go ahead and mute me. Ain't no more talking. Mute. Mute.
Into the kicker. Wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15.
Williams loses the football.
Lord have mercy.
Wow. That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through.
Why you do him like that, Chandler?
And
That's some funky shit. You gonna stop that, you funky bitch.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. What we got? What we got? What we got?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
took my money.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Gallup getting it on the jet sweep.
He's kind of right for him. He's always running that bitch constantly.
The pick up there, and the drive will continue.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success.
Both plays, but
how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are
it could be stopped, but I'm just saying.
Can get out in front of that.
Rick thought it could have been stopped, but we put a restriction on it, right?
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He really gave up.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Hey, team 6.
2nd and 3. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
This screen around.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive.
Tell him he might well come back and talk to me, man.
And that last one, that hurts.
Tell him he might well come back and talk to me. What the fuck? Wow.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Wow.
And down he goes.
Wow.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Wow.
He
can run that bitch. That's all right. Because I'm going to destroy that shit when I get my niggas right.
2nd and 15 following that sack. Jackson flushed.
Because the Marcus destroyed this shit. He forgot when you got a scrambling quarterback there, take off on this shit.
Yardage there on the scramble.
I played the computer too much.
Left with a 3rd and 2. Much
Let him keep running that shit.
I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st.
He should know better. What, you didn't tell him that?
He found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable.
Hey, what this play look like, y'all?
3rd and 2.
Destroyed.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
The man do got a point for us lead at 7-0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Somebody tell D-Tone to stay out there damn formation.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's in reverse.
On second down, Williams. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
You see that booty, boy?
Set, ready, 8, read.
I got you. I got you. Big dash. Come.
Hey, orbit. Five.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, you should know better. You should know better.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
2 purple jerseys.
And he will maneuver his way.
I swear those 2 purple jerseys right there.
Give him 3 on first down.
Come on.
Set up a 2nd and 7.
That's loud as clear as day with 2 purple jerseys right there. And this nigga still tackle me.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And he is
Tell him to get out that damn fucking formation.
Baltimore touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
He's playing the user, just not the computer.
Front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target.
He gonna get very disrespected on that. Keep running that damn play.
See that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails? Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
I'm talking about that play you ran. I'm not talking about the restrictions.
With the extra point, and it's
Voucher you put in. I'm talking about he keeps doing that damn play. Tell him to unmute me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
Stop being so scared, nigga. Quit being around the bush.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
56.
Living the dream.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Living the dream. Favorite formation, baby.
Oh, the
Living the dream. What the fuck? That's a damn face mask.
Flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Face mask, cuz.
So that flag will cost them 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Me?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get
Tell
right
D-Tone
back
stop
into this
disrespecting the game like that.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Just do the same thing D-Tone doing.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half.
In the dream.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Into a double team. It's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Wow.
Well, this is a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They run the counter. Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a
What he trying to say, 40? He's tired of him running that damn tight end attack.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Living the dream.
At the 12. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Living the dream.
Down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
You know, I didn't agree to that. It wasn't bothering me.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a toss play. This is Scarborough. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Bo Scarborough, his first touchdown here of the campaign.
What's up, Bobo?
As the Ravens push further out in
What's up,
front.
what? Uncle Bo.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does because
after
that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile.
I dedicate that touchdown.
And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
It's hot over here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Delta.
Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Here we go.
Charlie!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Able to avoid him at the 40. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. This is Scarborough. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no
I don't have no
open,
play,
you don't
nigga.
have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You got to call Josh's name and count.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
What is the go-to plays, though?
Sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on, Jackson.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him
Gotten
credit.
back
They
so
took
far
their
like
shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On the return is Williams. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smarter approach is to run
you
the
pick
clock,
that Earl?
your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to
get
play
that Earl?
better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs
Dito
out.
can't finish this game with the play. He can't enjoy his last time.
Going deep here for Stills. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hey, high 7. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught.
Wow.
And they get him down at the 1.
Really got
He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
61, match box.
2nd and 1. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On second down now, McFarland. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, let's get sacked.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I sort of agree with you because I can stop it.
53 is the mic. Quit talking about it and
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Brown.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
squeeze, double up.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
53, check 53. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Wow, Jackson. You throwing like that?
Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Sitting in the pocket.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
2nd and 11. Pass incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
X3, 218, jump. Hey, Haywood. Get it.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get the 1st down.
Margie, we already know what you're doing,
Margie.
You hear the call for the penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Yes, sir.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
I don't have to play you.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Huh?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you, but grab him and hold him. Grab him and hold him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now.
Hey, look, you made me told switch up and play because we're not throwing that play on doing it. I didn't have a problem. You could finish the game out with
every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks.
Well, I put my 2 cents in
the play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run the counter. It's Williams, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He's not running this play.
Of a yard that leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw.
Oh my God! He supposed to pick that off.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 7.
Oh my God! Detail don't know how to jump on the field and go for the hit stick. Jeez, let the computer do everything. Dang, that little gangster tired, dog.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Pittsburgh. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Dang, I wish I could have picked up Zach Ertz, knowing I needed a tight end.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson throwing middle, and it's complete.
Well, I could have put a little money on him too, but I wasn't able to get here to the stage because somebody went to simulate to the free agent, to the draft.
Excellent pickup of 20 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside. and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. On second down and 4. Jackson got a man for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
It's funny.
Check. Pilot, 64, weak, 5.
They begin the drive with Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Hey, looks funny, Cody.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease and they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. Shift, watch the shift.
Hey, zoom. Hit it.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. It's a gain of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. The offense on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
56, the mark, 56. Check 56. Go out, come on.
Hey, wahoo.
Double dog, that's the way.
They're going to look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
That boy wasn't even tied.
They'll drop to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
Come on.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Wait a minute.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On second down, it's Jones.
What is this?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ten logo. Hey, Orban.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
I
This is
read the wrong
complete
way.
to Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I almost had a pick. I jumped the wrong
It's a
route.
nice pick up at 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Chandler,
And the
how you
stop will
missing
come
tackles, bro?
inside the 5 at the 4.
What's up?
A good run at 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. 2nd and 4.
I was there, though. He's done.
Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point by Seibert up and
Look,
good.
you see him run that. Would you say
will
good
get him
early?
one closer.
Hey, I think Gutter got me muted, man. I can't hear nothing Gutter say. Well, I can hear him. I don't think you hear me.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I ain't starting nothing. What you talking about? I'm just asking a question. There you go acting like Rich Dog. Get out your feelings.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And will be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Over 6'6", nigga.
Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
That is not true.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
Not really.
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, it's Williams, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Touchdown, defense.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Protein spill.
Jeez.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be second and goal.
Choicey words right now.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Jeez.
Check 9, check 9. 61, matchbox light.
Jeez.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Williams can't punch it in on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
Jeez.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
And now a fumble. Ball's out. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Hey, man.
So for Baltimore, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Did you trade for Pookie Williams? Or you got him out the draft? I didn't pay attention. I didn't get to do none of this stuff until somebody advanced it.
That's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple spoon. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy.
Who was doing this thing?
There's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
I gotta put you in 89, dog.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got.
You gonna let him talk to you like that, D-Tom?
Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up.
You gonna let him disrespect you like that? You gonna let him disrespect you like that, D-Tom? Tell him D-Tom Puka is that nigga. Look here, 40. You stay out of this, 40. Puka is the nigga. Ooh, that nigga 95 acceleration. That nigga, that nigga. Damn. Oh, that's the nigga. Puka, nigga. You hear him, 40. Get off that nigga job. Puka, that nigga. You need to put Puka and start the lineup. You need to put Puka on the starting line. Put Puka there. Give Puka his damn X Factor now. Cause Puka gonna get an X Factor. Hey, I got some receivers. These times I see you need some receivers, dog. I got a receiver for you with a 95 speed. No, sir. No, sir. You need some more speed out there, sir. I see it's not looking too good for you. You need some more speed out there. I got a 95 speed receiver for you, dog. How you don't want a 95 speed receiver? Ooh. Wow. Wow. You don't even have them niggas on this team. You about to take the cake? This nigga gut is a bully. He is like a kid taking somebody's kid's candy. You talking to me? Gutter don't even have a 99 with a 98 speed goddamn receiver. You talking about Grant?
I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up.
Wow. 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 Wow.
On your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons.
Wow.
Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
Wow. This don't make no sense. You see what I be talking about, 40? Nobody was not talking about giving up a receiver to Munn, get the talking and buzzing in the dang shade room. God damn. These people. Now, Gutter, I was going to let you win these 2 games. Now I'm going to have to get you. I'm going to have to give you them problems. When do I play Gutter? Now Gutter got to get them problems. Week 6. You know what, Gutter? No more talking. I see you week 6. No more talking. I see you week 6. Your name is not in my mouth no more. Week 6. That's all I'm saying. Week 6. Week 6. Man, let me go to bed. I gotta go to bed.